To meme or not to meme? That's actually the question that I'm exploring today, because it seems that, well, there are a lot of brands who screw this one up. It's kind of like that time you got really drunk and thought you had the best ideas, so you called your ex up and yeah, from your perspective it was cool, but from his point of view, nah. Don't worry, the Flywheel Factor will help you sort this meme thing out. According to Richard Dawkins, a meme is a unit of cultural information that spreads by imitation from person to person. This is a meme, and so is this. But the memes we understand today look a little bit more like this, and this, and this. From the dress to OK Boomer to Salt Bae and beyond, memes have become a fundamental part of the way we express ourselves. So let's just establish a baseline here. Memes, they're not a trend. Humans have spread units of cultural information for as long as humans have existed. The only difference between this and this is the medium and how much more efficient it spreads. In 30 BC, it would take a lot longer for people to understand that the swallow hieroglyph meant great versus the sparrow, which means bad. You don't want to mix that up. Than to understand that this is an adorable emoji party. So cute. There are some memes that go mainstream and many that stay within the confines of a social group. Some memes that go on forever, while others rise and fall quickly. The trick with memes is having your finger on the pulse of what's what. Is it cool to jump in? Too early? Too late? Too lame? And knowing how to engage. So let's start with the how not to meme. Number 1, don't use a meme to sell stuff. This is a rule of thumb. It should be abundantly clear, but too many companies miss that memo. If you hopping on a meme even slightly smacks of self-promotion, you fail. Number 2, don't be pointless. This is sort of that don't speak if you can't improve the silence thing. Oh, Carl's Jr., just let it lie, okay? Number 3, don't overproduce. Most memes spread because of the DIY-ness of them. When you put your branding all over and perfectly lay it out fancy style, it ruins the grassroots nature of it. Ugh, Pepsi, how many back and forths did you have with your design department on that? Yeesh. Number 4, don't steal a meme. It's bad enough that we have freebooters like Jerry and the Fat Jewish to contend with, but brands? That's just cheating. The Atlantic ran a whole piece calling out jerk brands who steal people's jokes for likes. Uncool. Drunk elephant. Give credit where credit is due. So then, now that we know the no's, how should a brand meme? Well, let's start with number 1. Know your internet culture. This requires spending time listening and participating in it. Understanding will lead to better execution. Netflix pretty much always nails their entries. I'm pretty sure whoever runs that account lives online. Hell, I don't even get that one. Number 2, only engage with memes that fit. In fact, if you have to ask someone if it's lame, it probably is. But when it works, go for it. This beauty of Cisco is a work of art. Pepsi could learn a thing or two from this cable porn. Number 3, engage with subculture memes. I still love the Nature Valley example from a few years back. The social media manager noticed that anime fans were photoshopping Nature Valley bars into classic scenes and jumped into play. This led to all sorts of great engagement and growth. They didn't discount this small niche culture, and it paid off. Number 4, to really nail it, be self-referential. I kind of love this. Bravo, Chipotle, for calling yourself and the industry out on a tiresome how many likes meme. Oh, and who didn't adore Michael Jordan's acknowledgement of his crying Jordan meme moment at Kobe Bryant's memorial? And number 5, instead of hopping on memes, why not just start them? Once again, the reigning champion, woohoo, of memes, Netflix, rises to the occasion. The only thing better than participating in existing memes is the ability to start new ones. That's next level internet cool. Brands should not be afraid of memes, but you should treat them as God intended. A way to play with self-expression. These aren't tools of self-promotion or virality. Most of the most popular memes started without any intention. Hell, if it wasn't for knowyourmeme.com, we wouldn't even know where most of these memes originated. They just spread. They're like open source jokes. The most important part of this lesson is that you need to be part of the day-to-day conversation and culture, which means listening and learning. It'll help you recognize meme exchanges that are growing and would be relevant for you to participate in, and will help you participate in a way that is pretty cool and not lame. This has been The Flywheel Factor, and I'm your host, Tara Hunt.